Hey, what's up, everybody? DCW Hawks here with me as always.
Devin?
And today we're going to be taking a look at the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Reptile figure. Let's check it out. So we have Reptile out of the box, and he's very nice. Storm figures are your top of the line when it comes to Mortal Kombat. The McFarlane ones aren't bad. I'm not trashing McFarlane toys. I love McFarlane toys. But if you're wanting Mortal Kombat, you got to go with the Storms. Plus, I don't know if who's going to have the license anymore with the new Mortal Kombat game coming out. But these guys are fantastic. They're a little bit bulky, but it's more stylized, I think. This is an all-around look of it. Obviously, it's the Mortal Kombat 3 look for the ninjas. I didn't notice that before. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but there's a color variation in the green, so it's not just a solid green. Do you see that?
Yeah, I really noticed it on like the part that hangs down in the front. I don't know what it's called, but
Oh, this part of the gi here?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, you can really see it there.
yeah.
Well,
I think like
super nice.
it kind of reminds me like the style that Storm does their figures, as if like they took the MK3 character and put them in like Street Fighter or something, where everyone's just super bulked up.
Oh yeah, I mean, they make Street Fighter figures too, so wouldn't be surprised if these are like some Ken or Ryu arms or whatever. The only two Street Fighter characters I can think of off the top of my head. E Honda, that guy was cool. But anyway, let's get to articulation. The head is on a very long peg that goes into this, that's under this little squishy chest piece here, so it can bend down very far. But I mean, you get this little hunch here, but you're not going to see it if you got them like this. And then goes very far back, spins all the way around, and that'll happen with these guys. These masks are just little tabs. They don't stay in very well, so you just kind of tab it back in. With a guy like Reptile, who you don't change the masks out, I would just suggest just dabbing a little bit of glue in there and just gluing it on.
And I know one of the people we watched, I think it was D Amazing, he put nail polish on it.
Oh yeah.
Like just a little bit to thicken those pegs a little bit so they don't fall out as easy. But if you need someone like Scorpion or Sub-Zero where you do change the mask, it's easier.
Yeah.
I think Sub-Zero changes the mask.
No, he's only got one.
Does he?
Yeah.
I know Scorpion has too.
The MK3 Scorpion.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, back to the articulation. The arms pop off if you go too far. You always remember that we had that in the last video. And you just gotta play puzzle pieces to try to figure out. Oh my god. This guy's just falling apart on us right here on camera. It's the worst place for it to happen. And I'm putting the mask on upside down. What the hell?
Good.
There we go. He's all back put together. That's the good thing about these two, is they're very resilient, user-friendly. Like if you pop an arm out, you just pop it back in. But if you got to be kidding me. Push them too far, they're gonna pop out, but they're not gonna break. You're just gonna struggle getting them back in. I keep talking about how cool these guys are, and then I keep having all these issues with them. So maybe don't push it as far as you'd like. Let's just go to a regular T-pose. That's as far as we're gonna get without anything popping out. And you already saw the butterfly joints on the insides of them and whatnot, but here's a better look at. Are you kidding me? Look at it in there. I don't know if you can see it. I got big fingers, I'm sorry. Kind of see it back there. Or you can just do this. There we go. A little butterfly joint. Gets all that squishy movement there. put your mask back on. This is a review. Be professional. And you got a bicep swivel. And a double jointed arm. If you move this little gauntlet piece up a little bit before you do your bend, you'll be able to get more range out of it. It's better than 90, so pretty good. The wrists are, swivel, hinge, there you go. And going down to the waist, it's got a cut here and a cut here. So when you use both of them, basically bend completely over that far forward. This one seems kind of stiff. There we go. And then you do it. Why is it always back further? I don't understand that. It does. They do take a little bit of a maneuvering, especially when you first open it, until you get it adjusted to where you want it. Legs, full Van Damme. Kick forward very far. Back very far. What's going on with this guy? See, his butt was all out of place. So you gotta tuck stuff in and make it look pretty. And he's got a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and feet go that far down, that far up, and toe articulation. So, yeah, takes a little bit of finesse, or however you say that word, I'm not sure. But you mess around with them, get them into poses you like. Once you figure it out how you like to move it, it works very well. It's just all personal preference. Alright, I'm going to be right back with his accessories. Alright, now we're going to go over Reptile's accessories, and he's got quite a bit. We'll start off with the boring stuff. He's got, well, on him, two pairs, a pair of fists for punching people, a pair of grippy hands to grip things with, a pair of ninja hands, karate chop hands.
Yeah.
It's like Scorpion when he did the spear, put the hand down, or Sub-Zero with the ice. It was like this. Basically like effect hands, I guess. Then the menu fighter select hands. He always did like this weird thing with his hands.
I feel like that would also work well with his acid ball,
Yeah.
Because he didn't shoot it like the other people did with a straight hand. He
lifted him up like this.
Yeah.
Or you could use that for these hands. Little just splayed out hands. Or his DDP hands. Look for that picture at the end of the video. So I'm totally making a reptile with a DDP pose. Next, he's got, I'm going to start with the little effect that would be before he shot the acid ball out. Right?
I thought it was when he got hit with, when someone got hit with the acid ball.
Maybe. It has something to do with his acid ball. I'll look it up and I'll tell you in the next segment, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Along with that, you have this little display stand, I guess, and it comes with these little pegs, and you just kind of plug them in.
And it can get pretty tall.
Yeah.
It's a lot taller than you would ever need it.
Right, that's an extra peg. But yeah, and then you just kind of plug this in. See, that's too tall for the camera even.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Beautiful. So there's that. Which is pretty nice. I mean, I don't think I'll probably ever use it, but it's nice that they included it.
The effect itself is pretty big, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty much, like, that's right in front of the figure. It's kind of hard to tell, but if I put it, like, right behind the figure, it's, like, the size, almost, of the figure. It goes down to his knees.
So, yeah, it's pretty big. The next one, this one's a little wonky. I like it, though. Let's get it the way it came. Okay. You have his reptile head. And the jaw is also articulated. It's painted very nicely. He's got a little tongue in there. And you can take his tongue out and add this guy in there. Oh, no.
Oh, that might be upside down.
Oh, that's why, yep, I put it in upside down. Silly me. Yep. Look at the size of that tongue.
It's a very long tongue.
For the fatality, you know, ripping somebody's head off and eating it. Reptiles are vicious creatures. And the last thing you can put in Reptile's mouth is this little, the acid effect. Which is, it's got a hole in there.
It's got a little peg at the, like,
oh, I see
at
it,
the top.
It's like a little peg you gotta...
I had trouble getting that one in, though, when I was...
Yeah, there it is. You'll hear it click when you get it. But, like him just spitting his acid. Which is pretty cool. And then just to change the heads out, just gotta wiggle this one a little bit. Maybe. There it is. And, you know, hole, or peg, hole. Insert the peg into the hole. Jesus Christ, that's tight. Yep. And he's spitting his acid. But it gets even better, because in the game, when he takes his face off or his mask off and reveals the reptile head underneath, he still has his ninja mask underneath, or on top. So it looks really goofy. Like, it kind of looks like he's got a mohawk or something, or not a mohawk, but an afro from far away. But I like it. It's pretty cool. It's accurate. Pretty neat stuff. Let's take this out. I don't think I'd display it with that on there. I'd probably just go this way. Just like an open mouth. Snarling. And the head moves all the same way as it would as the regular one. I gotta push that down a little bit more. For some reason it just doesn't want to stick, but I don't want to force it and break it. Just opened it today. I don't want to break it already.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that looks just kind of sinister, right? Kind of menacing. I like it. Alright, well, we will get back to you with some size comparisons. Alright, now we're back, and we're going to do some size comparisons. First, I'm going to bring in a figure I got from my boy Omar. So, Omar, if you're watching this, it's for you, buddy. It'll be the NECA RoboCop. And that's a pretty cool figure. I enjoy him. Scales pretty well. Except I feel like RoboCop should be a little bit taller, being that he's a robot.
Yeah.
Like a guy in a robot costume.
And Reptile's always kind of like hunched over and just short.
Yeah. He says, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." Sorry, had to get that in there. It's my favorite part from RoboCop. You must comply. Next, we have the McFarlane Toys Unmasked Michael Keaton Batman from the upcoming Flash movie. And this is a little side tangent, but everybody that said that this doesn't look like Michael Keaton, I don't think you know what Michael Keaton looks like. I see nothing but Michael Keaton in that. Now, granted, he's not as old as he looks in the trailer, but that's still, for a $20 action figure, that is a very good likeness.
Yeah.
Very good. And the cape is cool, too. It's like... This is not a Batman review, guys. Let's get off track here. Next, we have his Storm Collectibles brother. Oh, sorry, RoboCop. Alex. Storm Collectibles SDCC Scorpion, which we just reviewed in the last video. If you haven't watched it, check it out. It's a good one. And last but not least, as always, Marvel Legends Deadpool. Put him right there. And hopefully he doesn't fall over. Why is he? He's pulling a McFarlane on me. Can't get him to stand. There we go. So yeah, as always, way too small. Not in scale with anything I collect. It's the only 6-inch figure I have. I lied. I have a couple other ones, but that one's my favorite. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Trying to get more videos out. It usually is like months in between videos, so trying to get content out more frequently. It's hard to do sometimes, but I appreciate each and every one of you. We appreciate each and every one of you that tune in and watch these videos. I know they're not very well put together, but it's a fun father-son bonding time. So
Yeah.
thank you all for being a part of it. So until next time, this has been DCW Hawks,
And Devin?
and we will see you guys later.
So, real quick before we get on to the pictures segment of it, we didn't forget, we did look this thing up. It is like, he shoots the ball connects, and then this appears.
After the guy's like flying in the air.
So this is the after effect of getting hit with the ball. So, yeah. That's it.
Alright, now I'll see you.
Like kissing cannibal, a forward slip, the tongue, a cloud of voices.